Burger Live. Let's see if I can get the microphone in. Babe, you have your phone with you? Yeah. Can you see if you got the notification? Let me plug in my mic. Okay. Yeah, you can. Oh, well, echo. Huh? What? Okay. Alright, so I already started the cooking process. I just felt like live streaming again because I can do that. And I needed to make a quick dinner for tonight to take to work. And my girlfriend's going to have a burger. She might have a sausage. I don't know. All I did was, like I said in my previous videos, with a lot of my seasoning, I just did sazon and some cayenne pepper. I already seasoned both sides. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes. Depending on how thick the burger is, I usually do like 5 or 10 minutes on one side and then I'll flip it over. So it's almost about time to flip it over. And with these sausage links that I have here, I usually like to cut it open. So while it's cooking. So I'm gonna cut it open. Actually, you know what? It's best to use a fork and a knife. Which apparently there's no forks. Here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna split this open. I just made Lucy's video too, the shout out video, so you guys check that out. Lucy checked it out. Oh snap! Hey Lucy, thanks for joining. Hey babe. My girlfriend said it smells good. Lucy says hi. Lucy, I just did your video, so I just literally posted it. So if you want after this or whenever, you can check it out. I hope this sausage is good. It's called hot sausage. I never bought the hot ones before. Hopefully it's good. It kind of looks nasty with the red stuff coming out. I'm gonna flip this now. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that's good. And like as far as salt, I usually add salt after it's cooked. Aw, thanks Lucy. She said I just saw it, I got teary. Thank you. I'm gonna flip these bad boys over. I'm probably gonna eat one burger before I go and one sausage. I hope this sausage is good. I never tried it before. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. The sausage kind of looks nasty, I can't lie. It looks like disgusting. The hot one, I guess, I don't know. It's like guts just opening everywhere. That's kind of, yeah. We're gonna cook it up, cook it up. I know what I usually do too after the sausage has been like that for a couple of minutes. I'll flip it over to make sure the inside cooks well. Inside cooks well. Oh, nice. I usually like to buy. Lucy said I took out burgers for dinner too, and she said hi to Hazel. I usually like to buy like the grass-fed burgers. It costs like $10 or $11. These though, I was in Walmart. I didn't have time to go to Publix because I was really just in time crunch because I got to go to work soon. So these were like $6, $7. My girlfriend said looks good. Okay, Mr. TV Food Channel. These are good. These are thick. These were like $6 or $7. So I mean, it's still not bad. It's my daughter in the background saying da 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 da. Baby. Yes, baby. She's saying mama. Oh, okay, excuse me then. No data today. So this is kind of interesting too because the flavor, the sausage sauce is kind of leaking out onto the burgers. So it's going to have like, the burgers are going to have their sausage flavor, but they're also going to have the burger flavor, which is, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. I'm all about experimenting. Look at all that sauce too. Thanks. Lucy said they look delicious. I'm starving. I'm really hungry too. I hope it's good. And with, you know, I'm on the keto diet, so I'm not gonna put this on bread or anything. I'm just gonna eat the sausage as it is. If I had time, I would have made some greens, but I don't have any time to make any greens. Oh, and something else I like to do sometimes too. I should have did it before I started cooking it, but I like to put a little bit of a cilantro on the burgers. I'm gonna chop some up right now. And the sausage, you don't need to season. Like, the sausage comes with a bunch of flavor. You don't need to put salt. You don't need to put any kind of whatever. The sausage, you just cook it as is. Another cheap, easy meal that my mom taught me is you can just go to Publix and buy the Publix chicken. So I think it's like $10. If you want, get yourself a side, and boom, you don't even have to cook for those days that you're just tired. And you know, and usually it's a lot of chicken, so you can have it for leftovers the next day for lunch or dinner again. And you guys should see that video that I posted about talking to a guy today, a stranger. This guy told me about, it was really strange. I went to go work out, and he was telling me about his problems with his baby mama, and he was telling me, like, you know, they kind of like took the kids away from him, and he said he's thought about killing her. Like, I was like, what? This was like a really awkward freaking conversation. I never had a conversation like that before. I didn't even know what to do, to be honest with you. Sprinkle a little cilantro. Hopefully when I flip it over, it'll stick. I really should have did this when I first started cooking. The cilantro just adds like a nice fresh, like, flavor, leafy flavor to it. Yeah, he told me he thought about killing her, and I was talking to him like, yo, don't do it, like, it was really weird. And then he said it again, like, after we were talking for a while, he said it again. He was like, he said he's wanted to put a price on her head, and I was like, wow. You know, I don't know. He's a really young guy. He was like 20 something years old, and he just kept talking to me, and he was just telling me like he's going through it, and it was crazy. I don't know. But I also thought it was interesting to hear somebody else's insight, another dad's insight, some of the craziness that, you know, and he said his baby mama has problems. I know there's two sides to the story, so, you know, who knows. But the fact is that he thought about killing the family, and the family's having a lot of problems. So he told me his mom passed away too. It was like this really deep conversation that I kind of didn't want to have. I wanted to focus on my workout, but I sometimes feel too like sometimes God puts people in your path, and you know, I talked to him for a while, and he said he wouldn't do it and all that, but you know, I mean, that's something I've never said in my life. Lucy said, wow, that's sad. Hazel said, yep, you never know. And what did you tell him? I just told him don't do it. I told him don't do it. It's not worth it. It makes no sense. You know, and then you're going to go to jail, and you're going to be locked up for the rest of your life, and you never see your kids again. And he said right now the mom doesn't let him see the kids. Like, he can't even see his kids. He has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. So I was just like, damn. And, you know, in situations, I don't know exactly what happened. You know, she called the cops on him, and the cops came, and, you know, most of the time men are just going to get kicked out of the house, or men are going to lose the custody of the kids. And most of the time it's just always favorable for moms, you know. So, and the situation he told me about his baby mama, I was kind of like, wow. Yeah. It sucked. It really sucked. So, and like we went to the store, like he even walked with me, like we walked to the corner store, and he bought a drink and stuff, and he was like, oh, here, like, you want, get whatever you want, man. And I was like, no, I'm good, because I'm on my diet, I'm only drinking water. And then at the end he tried to give me $5. He was like, oh man, here, like, just take it, just take it. And I was like, no, I'm good. And he was like, oh wow, like, I've never seen anybody turn down money. He was like, if it was me, I would have taken the $5. But I just feel like I don't need the $5, and the situation, I don't know what his family situation is, but you know, I really didn't need it. Let's see. Hazel said, I hate when people use children as bait. And Lucy said, sometimes God puts obstacles before a situation takes place. Hopefully God have mercy. And yes, Hazel, I agree. I think children shouldn't be in the middle. That's true. It sucks. And that's what I told him too. You know, he probably has to go through the situation and get through it. And, you know, maybe things will be better. I don't know. Let me flip this over one more time. I think these are almost done, but I want to give it some more time. I feel like meat's a little tricky sometimes because you don't want to overcook it, but I like my meat well done. Lucy said, Mel, I just got home. I'll put the groceries away and put the kids to sleep. Hopefully I'll catch you soon. All right, Lucy, thanks for joining. Have a good night. Appreciate you. I'm going to try to finish this up and then eat and run to work. I hope he has the support he needs, Halo said. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know. The thing with that too is like, he was like a nice guy. I mean, he seemed like a genuine guy, but you know, I don't have time in my life either to like be caught up in people's stuff. So that's why I was like, I didn't exchange I only gave him my name. He knows my first name. He gave me his first name. But I don't have time in my life either to be caught up in other people's stuff or try to save somebody. Like I can talk with you and try to help you out through conversation, but besides that, like, I mean, I don't even have time to hang out with people or do any of that kind of stuff. So let's flip this over for you guys. I'm making a little bit of a mess. Looking good. It's looking good. I like the way the regular sausage cooks though. Next time I'm not going to buy the hot sausage. I don't know what they add into the hot sausage, but this is really interesting because all the flavors are blending together. And it looks really good. Huh, baby? Thanks, my love. Let this cook for a few more minutes, and I'm going to open the meat and check inside. One thing I really want for meat, I want like one of those thermometer things. I'm kind of like one of those paranoid people that my food has to be fully cooked because I don't want to get no disease or no stomach virus or mad cow disease. So I need like a thermometer or something so I can fully check my food. And I didn't expect there to be so much sauce in here. And like I said, the salt I'm going to put at the end. I don't even know where the salt is at. Probably in my bag. Another thing I could have put on the burgers and meat, I could have did a little bit of garlic. A tiny little bit of garlic. Let's see. Oh, you bought fish? You bought fish, babe? You bought fish? Or what is this in the bag? What did you buy that's in a bag here? Fish. Okay. So this is pretty much almost done. It's okay. So this is what I'm taking to work. The cilantro kind of came off. It's not sticking. I should have did the cilantro at the beginning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into one of these burgers and have a look inside, see what the meat looks like. And when you overcook meat, it gets dry and it just doesn't have all the flavor. This looks very well cooked. Nice color inside. I'm not going to bother checking the other one. So this is pretty much done. When you overcook the burgers, they get dry, they lose their flavor, and they even thin up. So that's it for that. The only thing I'm going to do next is add a little bit of salt, and the meal is done. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'm off to work.